Hey guys, this is Mark here again and welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm so excited to share with you guys the latest Xiaomi 12 Pro, which is powered by the 4nm Snapdragon 8 Gen 1 chipset. And finally, the Xiaomi 12 series is here in the global market. And I'll be using this phone for the past 48 hours. Bear in mind, this is not a full review yet. So let's get started guys. This year, Xiaomi continued the same design language for the flagship phone packaging. It's just that this year is in fully black and with gold accent wording. And also as you can see here, the speakers are actually powered by Harman Kardon. If you have been using Xiaomi phones for the past many years, you know that the standard packaging, the SIM injector, and the documentation here, and also a standard TPU case, a soft one, the Type-C to USB-A cable, the usual one. But one thing I would like to highlight is that the inbox 120W hypercharger, which is supposedly able to full charge the Xiaomi 12 Pro from 0 to 100% under 20 minutes, which is insane. So this is definitely a huge upgrade compared to last year Mi 11 55W of turbocharging. The unit that I've got here is the grey color unit, and the back is actually made of true solid glass. It's matte finish, but I noticed that there's actually very minor rough texture at the back here. So you have very less fingerprint smudges and the phone will be less slippery if you hold the phone without any casing. Compared to last year Mi 11, so which one do you actually like better? The back cover? Same as last year Mi 11, you actually have curved back and also curved screen on the Xiaomi 12 Pro. But for me, it's more comfortable to hold the Xiaomi 12 Pro, although both phones have similar dimension. And the build is smoother and more seamless from the back cover to the frame and to the screen. If compared to last year Mi 11, okay, the back to the frame and to the screen is actually sharper. You have the sharp feeling. The entire frame of the phone is actually made of metal, by the way. And as you can see here, the volume rocker power button, and on top, okay, you have the IR blaster, the secondary microphone, and at the bottom you have a Type-C port, another speaker, SIM slot, primary microphone, and to the left, nothing. It's actually empty. So there's no headphone jack, by the way. The thickness of the phone is actually 8.16mm, which is quite thin. However, the weight is 205 grams, which is slightly at the heavier side. So do take note guys. One thing I noticed is that the primary microphone hole is actually quite near to the SIM slot hole. So do be careful when you try to eject out the SIM slot, okay? Or else you might poke into the wrong hole. So this is actually the SIM slot that supports dual 5G SIM card. Unfortunately, there's no micro SD card expansion option. There's a triple camera setup at the back. The 15MP main shooter is actually from Sony IMX707 flagship sensor, whereby if I'm not mistaken, Xiaomi 12 Pro is the first phone to have this Sony sensor. After that, there's a 50MP ultra-wide lens and also a 50MP telephoto camera. Interesting combo if you ask me. And during my time with the camera, I noticed that the shutter speed is blazing fast. Ultra-wide, 2x telephoto, it's very fast. In front, there's a huge 6.7-inch AMOLED screen by Samsung with 2K resolution. The display is LTPO, which supports dynamic refresh rate from 10Hz to 120Hz, whereby the refresh rate will auto-adjust according to the content, and therefore making the phone more power efficient and save more battery life. To add on, this display also supports Dolby Vision. Overall, this is a very vibrant and stunning display. Very narrow and thin bezel, especially at the chin below. And the punch hole here houses 32MP or selfie camera. If you look at the about phone, it's running the latest MIUI 13 global version, which is based on the latest Android 12. And the unit I have here is the 256 gig of internal storage with 12 gig of RAM, together with expandable virtual memory of 3 GB. Lastly is the speaker. The Xiaomi 12 Pro has a quad speaker setup, whereby the speakers are actually powered by Harman Kardon, as you can see from the packaging, and Dolby Atmos. So let's hear the speakers out, shall we? So there you go guys, my in-depth hands-on experience on the latest Xiaomi 12 Pro global version. Overall, I like what I'm seeing right now, and up until the moment of making this video, I still don't have the official price for this phone. We'll update you guys once the price is available. So the full review will be out soon. Do let me know if you have any question. Until then, take care, stay safe, and peace guys.